Hi class, today we are going to be talking about bullying. The book we are going to be reading is about bullying. Let's discuss and brainstorm what bullying means. What do you think bullying means?
It means when you're mean to someone and you hurt their feelings and they don't like it.
Alright, any other ideas?
It's when you maybe push or shove somebody and you're mean to them on the playground, and that's a bully.
Anybody else? Alright. In the story there are different characters, and many of these characters are different animals that we may not know about. We have animals such as a gorilla, a crocodile, a lion, a snake, and a porcupine. Does anybody know anything about those animals?
A porcupine has spikes on him.
Yes, that's right, Joe.
A snake is slippery.
Mm-hmm.
A gorilla looks like a monkey, kind of.
Yes, a gorilla is a primate, just like a monkey. Now let's learn about them. This is a gorilla. They are the largest members of the primate family. They are closely related to humans. 98% of their DNA is identical to human DNA. They live in groups called a troop, which is led by one dominant male called the silverback. There are 4 types of gorilla in the world: eastern lowland gorilla, the mountain gorilla, western lowland gorilla, and cross river gorilla. Gorillas live in various parts of Africa. Gorilla. This is an alligator. They can grow up to 20 feet long and weigh up to half a ton. Average size for a male is 11 feet long, while females are 8 feet long. They have nostrils that face upward, allowing them to breathe when submerged underwater. There are 2 types of alligators, the American alligator and the Chinese alligator. They feed on fish, turtles, snakes, and birds. A female can lay up to 50 eggs. Alligators live in fresh water, like rivers, lakes, swamps, and surrounding land, in southeastern United States and eastern China. This is an alligator. This is a lion. They are second largest big cat species in the world. The average male weighs 400 pounds, and the average female weighs 290 pounds. Lions can run as fast as 50 miles per hour. A lion's roar can be heard from 5 miles away. Lions live in southern and eastern parts of Africa. Lions live in groups called prides. Male lions have large manes and females do not, so you can tell them apart. Female lions do most of the hunting for the food, and lions rest about an average of 20 hours per day. This is a lion. This is a snake. There are about 3,000 different species of snake. Snakes are carnivores, which are meat eaters. Snakes do not have eyelids. Snakes can not bite food, so they swallow it whole. They have flexible jaws to eat prey bigger than their head. Snakes live on every continent except Antarctica. Snakes are covered in scales, and their skin is smooth and dry. Snakes shed their skin, and they smell with their tongues. This is a snake. And this is a porcupine. They are nocturnal, which means they are up at night and sleep during the day. They do not hibernate. They live in forests, hillsides, grasslands, and deserts. Their homes are called dens. They are herbivores. They do not eat meat. They eat leaves, pine needles, herbs, twigs, and bark of a tree. Their quills protect them from predators. There are 3 types of porcupine: Old World porcupine, New World porcupine, and the common or North American porcupine. This is a porcupine. Okay, let's go into our story. It's called If I Had a Gorilla, written and illustrated by Mercer Mayer. So, if Mercer Mayer wrote the story and is the author, what does the author do?
He writes it and puts words on the page.
Yes, he writes the story, and he's also the illustrator. What's the illustrator do?
He draws the pictures.
Yes, very good. If I had a gorilla, I'd take him to school. Then the big kids wouldn't pick on me. If I had a gorilla. If I had an alligator, I'd feed him fresh fish so he would be my friend. What animal did we just talk about in this picture?
An alligator.
Yes. Then the big kids wouldn't dunk me when I went swimming. If I had an alligator. If I had a lion, he would stay with my puppy. Then the mean dogs wouldn't pick on him. If I had a lion. Why would the mean dogs be scared of the lion?
Because the lion is bigger than them and he roars and it would scare them.
Yes, what did we say about the lion? How far can you hear his roar?
A long ways. 5 miles.
Yes. If I had a snake, I'd put him in my toy box. Then my sister wouldn't mess up my toys. If I had a snake. If I had a porcupine, I'd feed him turnips and take him to the movies. Then he would save me a seat when I went to get popcorn. How do you think the porcupine would save the boy a seat at the movies?
Because if the other person sat on the seat, the porcupine would poke him with his spikes.
Yes, and what does he use those spikes for?
For protection.
From what?
Bigger animals.
Predators, which are bigger animals. If I had a porcupine. But I do not have a porcupine, a snake, a lion, an alligator, or a gorilla. All I have is, who or what do you think the boy has to make him feel safe?
Probably like another brother or sister or a parent.
Maybe. A big brother.
I was correct.
Yes, you were. And he's almost as good. Now, why do you think the brother is just as good as keeping the boy safe as he is the other animals?
Because he's bigger, and although maybe he can pick on him, it's his brother, so he wants to be the role model and protect him.
That's a good idea. Now, I want you to all think about who or what makes you feel safe. Do you know anybody or have anybody that makes you feel safe?
My dad.
Your dad. Anybody else have anybody?
My brother.
Anyone else?
My friend Kerri.
Now, I want you to think about why these people make you feel safe. We have 2 different activities we are going to do next. I'm going to pass out some paper, and you're going to take out your crayons, and we are going to draw a picture about someone or something that makes you feel safe and you feel protected around. Then we're going to write a small writing, we're going to have a small writing activity that go along with your picture explaining how these people make you, or something, make you feel safe when you're around them.